are planning to tell us a story today, right?
Yep.
But I don't know if you remember, but 2 episodes ago, I think it was, I told you not to wear faces on your t-shirt.
Not to wear
because it's going to
on my
stare
t-shirt.
at me and I won't be able to concentrate on your story.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember that?
Yes, I completely remember that.
Okay.
Now, this guy's looking this way, right?
No, he's looking at me. He's looking straight at me, smiling at me.
Is he? Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So what are we going to do?
It does not have a problem because I will be telling a cat story today.
Oh, okay. So does I can imagine the cat to be this cat.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This is a perfect shirt for this story. This story is called Neko no Sainan in Japanese.
Okay.
So it would probably translate to like bad fortune for the cat, bad day for the cat, or something
Cat's
like
disaster.
that. Yeah,
something?
cat's disaster. So there's a guy called Kuma-san. He's a big drinker. He likes to drink sake.
There's a bear and then there's a cat. Okay.
Yeah,
His name is
and a
Kuma-san.
cat.
Okay.
His name is Kuma-san. He likes drinking a lot. He's like you, right?
Okay.
So he went to the public bath and he's coming back. He's all clean and fresh, and he's in need for sake. And he's saying, "Oh, I want to drink so bad, but I don't have any money, and so I guess I'll have to bear with tea or water." And he comes back home, and then he bumps into his neighbor, an old lady, and she has something on her plate, and she's going out. And Kuma-san says, "Hey, what do you have on your plate?" And she says, "Oh, this is a fish, red snapper, tai, and my cat got ill, and so someone gave it to my cat as a get well gift, and so he ate it all up, and there's the head and the tail and the bones in the middle, so I'm gonna go throw this away." And Kuma-san said, wait, that's a huge red snapper, and you got the head, right? You're not gonna throw it away. Oh, this is just garbage. No, what are you saying? The part around the eyes, that's the soft part. That's the delicious part. So if you're gonna throw it away, I'm gonna have it. Really? Yes. Can I? And Kuma-san gets the big red snapper and brings it home. And he's saying, "Wow, this is a huge fish." Now, I mean, you got the head, the bones, and the tail. But if you cover this with a bowl, you put it on this body, right? It looks like an entire fish. And it's a huge red snapper. Wow, I feel like I'm having a feast, you know. This is a king of red snapper. I can't wait to eat this, the eyes, right? And, oh, I want sake. And while he was saying that, his friend comes over. Tora-san comes over. He says, "Hey, Kuma." it's all animals. Yeah. "Hey, Kuma, what are you doing?" Hey, Tora-san. Tora-san's a bit elder. So, "Hey, Tora-san, what brought you here?" And Tora-san says, "Well, I was just thinking that you may want to have a drink together." I says, "Oh, I was just hoping for that." "Really? That's great. But I don't have any money, so I can't buy any sake." "Oh, that's no problem. I have some money in my pocket, so I'll buy you sake today." "Really? Thank you very much." And I just checked if you're here, and so I'm glad you're here. So I'm gonna go get some sake and something to go with it, some food, and then I'll bring it here, and we'll have a little party here. "That's great." So about the food I'm going to get, what should I get? And then Tora-san sees the fish, right? And says, "Hey, Kuma, what do you have there?" "What do you mean, what do I have there?" "What do you mean, what do I have there?" I'm saying that fish over there. And Kuma says, oh, yeah, this one. "You got an enormous red snapper. I mean, why were you hiding that from me? It's huge." And Kuma-san says, "Well, it's not really that huge." "What do you mean it's not huge? It's huge." "Okay, so it's a feast. So I'm not gonna get any food, okay? So I'm going to get some sake. In the meantime, you prepare the fish. and wait for me, okay? So so fillet the fish into 3 parts. So the left side, the bone, and the right side. Sanmai oroshi. So and you prepare for it, and when I come back, we can have a party. All right, okay, I'm going, and Tora-san goes, and now Kuma-san is in trouble, and he's saying, "Wait a minute, I mean, there's only the head and the tail. Why did he just fill it in with his imagination? I couldn't tell him that the middle part's missing. I mean, he's so excited about it. What should I do?" He's gonna get really furious when he finds this out. And then he thinks, okay, I have an idea. Let's blame it on the cat next door. Let's say that I filleted the fish into 3 parts. And I took my eyes off for a second. And then the cat from next door came and took the fish away. And now I only have the head and the tail left. So let's blame it on the cat. That's a good idea. Okay, I'll do that. And Tora-san comes back with the bottle of sake. All right, look at this. This is great sake. This is delicious sake. I tried it at the liquor shop. I took a sip and it's delicious. All right, so is the fish ready? And Kuma-san says, well, I've got something that I have to tell you. Yeah, what is it? Well, I was preparing the fish and I made it into 3 parts. And I took my eyes off for a second, and right at that moment, the cat from the next doors came inside and took the fish away from me. And I tried to chase it, but it was so fast that I couldn't catch up. And I'm really, really sorry, but it's gone. And Tora-san says, what? The fish is gone? How can you take your eyes off of the fish in such an important time? And Kuma-san says, I'm really sorry. Oh, man. Okay, well, so you got 1 piece lost, right? So we got 1 more piece here, right? You got the left side, we got the right side. So where's the right side? And Kuma-san says, yeah. That's what I was just trying to say. So the cat took away the left side. And then, after chasing the cat, I came back to the kitchen. And I was preparing for the rest of the fish. And I took my eyes off for a second when I was searching for soy sauce. And right at that moment, the cat came back with the fish in its jaws and grabbed the other half with his claws, put it on his shoulder, and ran back. What? Mm-hmm. The cat put it on his shoulder? I don't know. It was so quick, so I couldn't really see, but it was right away. Disappeared into nowhere, over the roof or somewhere. And so I could not catch it, and I'm sorry, but this is all that we've left: the head, the bone, and the tail. What are you talking about? I brought this good sake, 5 cups of great sake, and you're now saying that the red snapper is gone? My head is full of red snappers. I was ready to eat red snapper with the sake. Now I can't think of anything else. Okay, I'll go get a red snapper from the fish shop. All right, so you stay here and you warm up the sake a little bit, warm sake. All right, and prepare for it. All right, I'll be back in a while. And Tora-san goes, and Kuma-san's like, "Oh, I survived. Oh, that was a good idea. Look at the sake. Looks so nice." But wait a minute, what did he say? He said he took a sip at the liquor shop? That's unfair. You know, I should have a sip as well. And just 1 cup would be enough. And so he, 1 big cup, and then pours sake inside. And then he goes like, wow, this is delicious. Wow, this is expensive sake he bought. Wow. And then he drinks the cup. Wow, gone in no time.
Uh-oh.
I wasn't able to taste it. Well, I should maybe have 1 more cup, just in case, so that just to make sure there's no poison inside, because 1 cup would not be enough to test that. And so he goes, 1 more cup, right? And then he's drinking, and he's like saying, he's already getting a little bit drunk, and he's saying, you know, a real drunkard does not need fish to go with sake. You only need salt. I mean, you know, you lick salt, and then that's enough to go for a cup of sake. And so he drinks up the 2nd cup, and he's like, oh wow, this is great sake. Never had sake so delicious recently. Well, yeah, before it's too late, maybe I should leave 1 cup for him. So he brings a small sake bottle, like
Cup?
tokkuri, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So you know, tokkuri is like, it's got small opening in the top, right? And then you have the bottle, and so he's trying to pour sake into the tokkuri, and it's really difficult because he's drunk, and he's like, oh, I need like a funnel, so something to collect, you know, like to put on top, the triangular thing, and then so I know it was somewhere inside my kitchen, and I can't find it. Oh, where was it? And while he was doing that, oh, oops! Oh no, I spilled the sake. Oh no, what should I do? It's the sake is going into the tatami. What should I do? Yes, I should suck it. And he starts sucking the tatami. And it sucks all the sake inside the tatami. He's more drunk. Oh no, I spilled so much sake. Oh no. And then he looks at this little sake bottle, the tokkuri, and he says, oh, it's so full. Like, you know, at the top it's going like this, the sake is going like this, and it's so full. I mean, you know, it's dangerous. He may spill it when he's going to drink it. So I'll just sip a little bit so that it will not be dangerous. And so he goes for the tokkuri, and he starts sipping, and then after a while he says, oh no, my lips won't go apart. Oh no. And then he finishes this, and he sees the bottle, and there's only this much. It's one cup left of sake, and he's like, oh no, I'm in deep trouble. What am I gonna do? All right, I'm gonna blame it on the cat. I'm gonna say that the cat came and kicked the bottle, and so spilled all sake, and it's in the tatami now. And so if I'm gonna say that kind of story, then there's no point in leaving this much on this bottle. So I might as well drink it up. And he pours it, and then he just tips the bottle and drinks it all up. So it's all gone. He's completely drunk, and he's looking for a knife to pretend that he's chasing the cat, and you know, he's really angry at the cat, and he's just waiting for Tora-san to come back. You know, he's so late. It's his fault. It's taking way too long for him to come back. You know, if he came back a little earlier, then I would not have drunk all this sake. It's his fault. And then he falls asleep. A while later, Tora-san comes back saying, okay, look at this. This is huge, red snapper. I got this, you know. That was the best one at the fish store. Hey, Kuma. And he sees Kuma-san sleeping. What are you doing, Kuma? Hey, wake up. Hey, Kuma, wake up. And then Kuma says, oh, Tora-san, I am so angry. What are you doing with the knife over there? What are you saying? No, I just cannot stand this anymore. The cat next door came again. I guess he was searching for another piece of fish. And then, because he didn't find any fish, he started running around the room, and I started chasing it. And after a while, it kicked the bottle, the sake bottle, with its hind leg, and it tripped the bottle and spilled all the sake in this tatami. And it's gone. But I'm going to catch this cat no matter what. Okay? So don't stop me. And Tora-san's going, what? Again? The cat came and spilled it? Man, you gotta be careful. I have this red snapper, and then he sees Kuma-san. It looks like, hey, you look strange. You look flushed, you know? You're drunk, aren't you? No, I'm not drunk. Yes, you are. You drank that sake. No, I didn't drink that sake. I sucked that sake. What do you mean you sucked that sake? Because, you know, I didn't want to spoil the sake, so I sucked it from the tatami. And you know what, Tora-san? You get more drunk when you suck sake than when you drink sake. What are you saying? All right, man. I am going next doors, no matter what, okay? And I'm going to complain to your neighbor about what the cat did. And Kuma-san says, well, no, I can't do that because she's taking good care of me all the time. So but if you're gonna go, then that's fine. So I'm going. I don't care about what she did to you. I care about what the cat did to me. Okay, so I'm going next doors to complain about it. Okay, and he's yelling and shouting to Tora-san. And then the lady next door hears it and comes over to Tora-san's place or Kuma-san's place and says, hey, Kuma-san, what are you saying? What's all this fuss? I gave you my cat's leftover fish, and now you're trying to blame it all on my cat? What are you doing? And then Tora-san hears this and says, hey. What did I hear just now? The story is completely different. Hey, you were lying to me. It's all because of you, right? It's not the cat, it's because of you. And you were trying to make me go next doors to complain about it? What did you have in your mind? Hey, you got something to say? Why are you silent? Say something. And then, in the final word, Kuma-san says, I'm really sorry. I don't know, but I guess the cat took my tongue. Is the punchline.
The cat took my tongue.
Took my tongue as well. I think it's an idiom, saying when you're silent, you use that word, like the cat took out my tongue. So that's the ending.
That's the end. Wait, is that a Japanese idiom?
No, it's an English idiom.
Oh, okay.
So I did this ending for the first time because I've never done this story.
In English or Japanese?
In Japanese, I have done. In
Okay.
Japanese.
What is in Japanese?
The punchline is, I thought I'd make you go and apologize to the cat. Maybe this works better.
I had my own expectation
Yeah, yeah.
at the
yeah.
end
At
that
the
the
end,
cat
what's going
that
on?
he was going to be blamed on at the end.
Uh-huh.
But I was trying to figure out how that would all like fit together.
That's true.
But
Maybe I'll think of a way to blame it on the cat at the end. Yeah.
so, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That was a interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Still, the whole time I'm like imagining that cat. Like I can't use my own imagination.
Oh, okay. You're seeing the.
I'm seeing
the
that cat, and I'm
right?
seeing that cat smiling, running around, and it's just like, that cat is
Yeah.
like, but he's not. It's not his fault, so he shouldn't be like that.
Because he's sick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's right.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he shouldn't be like that. So you,
Right.
I swear, do not wear
Maybe
a T-shirt.
I made a bad T-shirt choice.
Yes,
again.
you did again.
All right. So, the more you appreciate kimono, right?
Exactly. The more I appreciate just plain, no faces, no
So
words.
again, I was trying to emphasize that point this time.
Okay, so next time, what are you gonna wear a kimono next time you tell a story?
I'm just gonna wear a plain T-shirt.
Because the fun of Rakugo is that you get to imagine.
Mm-hmm.
I get to imagine the story that you're telling me.
That's true.
And that's what I love about Rakugo. It's like I'm using my own imagination,
Right.
digging
You
into
see
my
your own picture of the cat.
exactly, not that one. Yeah, it was definitely distracting. So it was like hard for me to. I was of course following the story.
Yeah.
But I kept imagining that one, and it was very distracting.
Okay. Maybe if this was a hippopotamus story,
No.
then it wouldn't.
No.
have been
Still,
distracting.
it would have been distracting.
So this was Neko no Sainan in Japanese.
Yes.
So tragedy, disaster for cat. Yeah. Okay.
Sounds good.
See you again. Bye bye.